Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a little watercolor illustration of this kitty that you can see here. I'm using my Fabriano Studio Watercolor hot press, and yeah. At the moment you can see me just lining it roughly in pencil using my mechanical pencil. I wanted to try to go for another children's book illustration style. And now I'm using my dip pen with my waterproof drawing ink. I really like this dip pen, it's pretty fun to use. Thought I'd get it out again just to give it another go. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Just letting you know that I have another video going up today as well. It's sort of a mini speed paint because I was originally going to have that as a normal sized video, but I wasn't happy with the framing of the piece because a lot of it you can see is out of frame, but it's still alright. It's still not a bad video, but yeah, I sped it up really fast and I made it into a mini speed paint. It's only a few minutes, doesn't have narration, but I still wanted to show off the art in the end. It was a really cute Dragonite drawing. I'll put that in a card so that you can go watch that one after this one. I wanted to draw a sort of forest scene with lots of plants and trees in the background and a cute little cat because it's just kind of what I felt like drawing at the time. And I think it turned out really cute. As you can see, at that moment in time, I was a bit too hasty and I added water for the background, but then I realized it was starting to smudge a little bit. I guess the ink wasn't 100% dry, which is okay because I just dabbed it with a bit of tissue and I let it dry for a few days and came back and it was all good. Now I'm just putting in the colours for the background. Nice green. And then I'm just slowly layering in the trees and stuff from the back in and adding a little bit of texture to the ground. I made the eyes bright yellow because I think cats look really cool when they have really bright eyes and really dark fur. And now I'm just putting in the details for the leaves and a little bit more brown for the ground because I still wanted it to be distinguishable from the rest of the piece. Then I added brown for the trees that were closer in and added a tiny little bit of texture to them as well. Now I'm just filling in each of the leaves and adding in some leaves from the trees above. Just a little bit more detail. once I finally had the background done, well, mostly done, I went into the cat to colour in its fur. I started off with a very light grey. I know it was going to be darker, but I kind of wanted to work from light to dark, just so I could preserve those highlights. So I lay it in, layer by layer, just so I could get slowly towards the darkness that I wanted, being mindful for the shadows. And this is where the cat's face starts to get more shape to it. I really like the shadows that I got on its face. I think it looks really cute and kind of accentuates the actual shape of it. Because, yeah, it's a 2D drawing, but it's of a 3D object, so shock horror, cats are 3D. And yeah, this drawing was a bit fun to do. Now I'm just layering on just a bit of green to those trees to try to tie it into the background. I believe this is called glazing. Now I'm just adding a little bit more shadow to the cat, just to try and get those shadows in. I added a tiny bit of green to the dark shadows just to try and ground him into the background, so it shows that the colours kind of reflect off. Now I'm just adding a little bit more towards the top, just because those leaves in the trees are going to have a bit of a darkness because the background is bright. Now I'm just adding a little bit of texture to the tree trunks with my coloured pencils. And yeah, this is the drawing. If you like this drawing, I have prints available on my Redbubble shop. Link is in the description. It was a fun little illustration that I did. I had a nice little idea and I followed it through, and it was a pretty good drawing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you liked it below. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you all have a lovely day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!